This story happened to my auntie. It's been a couple of years since she last told me this. Back when my auntie Jenny was a young woman, back in the late 70s, she worked in Sheffield in a shop. She lived quite far from where she worked and had to walk quite a long time to get to a bus stop. Sometimes if she was late, the buses would stop running and she would have to walk home. So she would always be walking. Neither of her parents drove at this time, so she had no choice but to catch a bus. So Jenny finishes work at around 9 p.m. and starts to walk home. She's about 15 minutes into a walk when a man in a van pulls up next to her. She looks to her left and sees an attractive man sat in the driver's seat, smiling at her. She smiles back politely and continues to walk. "Hello, what's your name?" the man shouts to her. Jenny doesn't answer and pretends that she didn't hear him. In this part of Sheffield, it was not uncommon to strike up conversation with random people because many people there are friendly. So she doesn't really find it weird him striking up a conversation, but doesn't want to tell him her name. "Whereabouts are you going? Do you need a lift?" he shouts again. This time Jenny replies saying, "No thank you, I'm just heading home, I like walking," to try to get him to leave. "It's cold, you can't walk out here alone," he replies. For about 5 minutes he carries on trying to pursue my Auntie Jenny to get into the van, which every time she politely declines. She starts to walk faster, getting freaked out. "Just get in the van," he shouts at her angrily. He then starts to open his door and undo his seatbelt. Jenny was done at this point, and she full-on shoots down the street like a bullet. He's now running after her about 20 yards behind her. She runs onto a street with loads of houses and runs to the first house she can see with a light on. She starts banging on the door so hard it almost breaks. After a couple seconds, a lady who is about 45 answers the door and sees Jenny panting for breath. Jenny shoots inside the house, and the lady closes and locks the door. They obviously called the police, and Jenny gives a description. Nothing was heard of it until a few years later. Jenny turns on the TV and sees the notorious Yorkshire Ripper had been caught in Sheffield. A photograph of him flashes on the screen. She almost screams. That was the man who followed her and tried to give her a lift home. He has killed 13 women. So you, the Yorkshire Ripper, or so-called friendly stranger, let's not meet ever again. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that short story. So yeah, that was a bit of a creepy one. I mean, running into the Yorkshire Ripper. Ugh, that'd be fucked up. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, as always, to like it if you liked it, and let me know that you liked it. Subscribe to support the channel, and as always, thank you so much for watching.